What is going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Friday, January 26th, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Appreciate all the love and support here at Pickdawgz. Just passed 100 million views not that long ago on our YouTube channel. Would not have been able to do that without you guys' love and support. I wouldn't have the Wraparound where it is today without you guys and all the thumbs up and all the appreciative comments. So thank you guys so much for those. If you're looking for my best bets on the board, head to pickdawgz.com, click that premium picks tab at the top of the page. Smaller card today, so I've kind of reeled it in and really zoned in on the plays that I really do love today. Got one play from NHL on the board, one from NBA, and one from the college basketball card, or I got them all in a 3-pack as well. Best value, though, hop on a long-term pass, whether it's just with me or you pair me up with any of your other favorite handicappers. You can do a 2-for-1 capper promotion. There's also a multi-capper promotion where you can get, I think, up to 5, 6, depending on how many of us you love. So definitely check that out. Remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Like I said, loving today's card. Plan to hopefully go 3-0 and head into a loaded weekend of action. This is why I said you got to hop on a long-term pass. 150 game college basketball card on Saturday. Sunday's got the NFL Conference Championships. NBA, NHL mixed in there as well, so definitely the way to go. But I said, we got a loaded weekend. Still got to go through Friday's 4-game NHL card, make some money here. You guys know the drill. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game on Friday's card takes us to Madison Square Garden, where the New York Rangers take on the Vegas Golden Knights. And, to me, I look at this game, and all I see is a potential Stanley Cup Finals preview. The New York Rangers have been playing some solid hockey at home over the course of the regular season, 15-6, but they haven't been playing all that well lately. That was at the back end of a recent road trip, but they took some questionable losses. They took a loss to the Los Angeles Kings, and most importantly, they took a loss to the San Jose Sharks in overtime to round out the road trip. But to start the road trip, the Rangers lost to these Golden Knights in Vegas by a final count of 5-1. Now you could probably say, hey, maybe that means that the Rangers want some revenge at home. But you're giving me plus money with a Vegas Golden Knights team that, is playing some solid hockey. They got Adin Hill back into the lineup, and now the workload doesn't fall onto Logan Thompson as it has for a lot of the last few games. The Golden Knights are starting to get healthy, and even when they were banged up, they were winning games, over the last week and a half. So I think there's value here with the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm going to take a shot here with Vegas plus 126. They're still, one of the better teams overall in the NHL, but I like to see their road numbers improve, sure, but they picked up points in 14 of 23 road games. They've been highly competitive. I think there's some value here, like I said, at plus money. So give me the Golden Knights here at plus 126. Next, we're going to the PPG Paints Arena, where the Pittsburgh Penguins take on the Florida Panthers. And the thing about the Florida Panthers is that they've been pretty much consistent, since that rough start to the year, and they've actually played their slightly better hockey at home. On the road. Nearly identical records home and away. They're 15-7-2 on the road, 14-7-2 at home. The Pittsburgh Penguins, getting them as a home dog is tempting, considering they do have a winning record at home. But this is a Pittsburgh team that's lost 4 of 5. Scoring's been an issue as of late. They've scored 3 goals or less in each of their last 5 games. And Florida, well, they had a bit of a losing streak at home, but they started to pick it up. They got back on track with a road win over Nashville and then a win over Arizona at home, 6-2. And now they head back on the road to take on a Pittsburgh team that they've won back-to-back meetings against, including a 3-1 win over the Penguins back on December 8th. And right now, I think I just trust the Florida Panthers and their offense to do more damage than I trust Pittsburgh to right now. So give me the Florida Panthers on the money line in this one. I think we're getting them at a decent price, even on the road. Now we head to the Ball Arena, where the Colorado Avalanche host the Los Angeles Kings. And the Los Angeles Kings, have been one of the better road teams in the NHL over the course of the regular season. They're still 14-5-3. They're in a spot now where they play their best hockey on the road. The problem that I have is that, let's not forget, this is a Kings team that went from being one of the NHL's top teams throughout the first, 20, 25 games of the season, to now a team that, if you combine the regulation and overtime losses, is now sub 500 at 22-23. Yes, a lot of that has to do with the fact that, the Kings are 8-9-6 at home this season and still 14-5-3 on the road, which is very respectable. But the Kings have also lost 12 of their last 14 games overall. In that 14-game stretch, they've played 7 road games, and they've dropped 6 of them. And that was including a big road trip that they just went on not that long ago. And like I said, they just couldn't find their footing. They took a lot of losses on the East Coast. And now you got to take that and go into Colorado against an Avalanche team that's been white hot. They've won 6 of their last 8 games, 7 of their last 10. And at home this season, this Avalanche team is winning almost 80% of their games. They're 19-5 this season. We're getting a reasonable price with the Avalanche. And like I said, they're just the team in much better form, both overall as of late and at home over the course of the season. I got to take the Colorado Avalanche at the reasonable price of -140. Our final game on Friday's card takes us to Climate Pledge Arena, where the Seattle Kraken take on the St. Louis Blues. And, I went back and forth on this matchup looking at it, and then it keyed into me. Why are the Seattle Kraken favored like this? I mean, sure, they finally snapped their losing streak. They had a 6-2 win over the Chicago Blackhawks last time out. But still, this was a Seattle Kraken team that had struggled before that. They had scored 5 goals over the course of the previous 4-game losing streak. And a win over the Chicago Blackhawks, a team that has lost, 19 games in a row on the road? That doesn't move the needle much for me. The St. Louis Blues, yeah, they've had issues, but they've won the first 2 games of their West Coast road trip. They beat Vancouver in Vancouver, which is not easy to do. They beat a Calgary team that's playing really well right now, came from behind in that game, and they also shut out the Washington Capitals at home. I know head-to-head, the Seattle Kraken had some of the recent success, but overall, between these two teams, St. Louis is 5-2 in the 7 all-time meetings between these two teams. I think there's value here with the St. Louis Blues here, so I'm going to take the St. Louis Blues at plus money to round things out. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Friday, January 26th, 2024. If you like this content, again, make sure you subscribe to our channel, smash that thumbs up, and hit the notification bell in the description of this video below so you get notified when all the newest and freshest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. And if you're looking for my best bets, head to Pick Dawgz Premium and make sure to let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Good luck.